Wallace Sititi. Wallace Sititi is quickly becoming one of rugby's most exciting young stars. Born in Samoa and raised between Scotland, Japan, and New Zealand, his story weaves together cultures and influences from all over the world. The son of rugby great Samoa Sititi, Wallace has already made his mark with a debut for the All Blacks and standout performances for the Chiefs. His life is a blend of strong family bonds, international moves, and a commitment to excellence both on and off the field. This video looks at how his early years shaped him, explores his achievements so far, and breaks down his growing net worth and lifestyle in 2025. If you want to understand what drives this rising athlete and how he's earning attention around the globe, you're in the right place. Early life and background. Wallace Sititi's early years set the stage for his unique approach to rugby and life. Raised in a family that was always on the move because of his father's rugby career, Wallace soaked up different cultures from a young age. These moves, across Samoa, Scotland, England, and Japan, shaped not just the player, but the person he's become. His multicultural upbringing and strong family ties created a foundation of adaptability, open-mindedness, and leadership you can still see in his game today. Childhood across continents. Born in Apia, Samoa, in 2002, Wallace started his journey in a place rich with tradition and family roots. But his early life was far from ordinary. When Wallace was still a toddler, his father, Samoa Sititi, secured professional rugby contracts overseas. This saw the family spending early childhood years in Scotland, where Samoa played for the Border Reivers and Newcastle Falcons, and later living in England and Japan. These frequent moves could unsettle any child, but for Wallace, they were lessons in flexibility. Each country meant new customs, new friends, and new languages. He learned to adapt fast, skills that later translated effortlessly onto the rugby field. The traditions of Samoa, discipline of Japan, and sense of community found in Scotland all left marks on his character. Education and early aspirations. When the Sititi family settled in Auckland, New Zealand, Wallace joined De La Salle College. Here, he truly found his footing. Balancing academics with sport, he was trusted with leadership as deputy head boy. As captain of the first 15 rugby team, Wallace showed he could inspire teammates both on and off the field. Wallace's head wasn't always set on rugby, though. As a kid, he dreamed of being a pilot. That early desire to fly shows the scale of his ambitions. Even then, he was thinking beyond the obvious, always looking up and reaching for more. But as he discovered his own talent and love for rugby, his dream changed. He led Auckland Marist at the club level and soon progressed to New Zealand's U20 side, quickly building a reputation as a smart, hard-working player. Family heritage and influences. The Sititi family story paints a vivid picture of proud rugby tradition, global adventure, and strong values. Both heritage and close-knit relationships have played huge roles in shaping Wallace Sititi's journey, from backyard games as a child to making headlines with the All Blacks. His path speaks to the power of family support, deep cultural roots, and influence that goes well beyond the rugby field. The Sititi family legacy, focus on Samoa Sititi's rugby achievements and the family's role in international rugby. The name Sititi is familiar to rugby fans, especially thanks to Wallace's father, Samoa Sititi. Samoa's career stands as one of Samoa's finest rugby achievements. He earned 59 caps as captain of Manu Samoa and also led the Samoa 7 squad, guiding teams with his signature blend of toughness and heart. His track record includes playing in the Rugby World Cup and professional stints with clubs in New Zealand, Scotland, Wales, and Japan. But Samoa's influence runs much deeper than his on-field stats. Through every international move, he kept rugby at the heart of family life. Whether settling in Scotland, Wales, or Japan, the Sititi family turned new homes into hubs for Pacific Islander culture and sport. Samoa's leadership in rugby was matched by his drive to keep family bonds strong no matter where they lived. Supportive roots and multicultural upbringing. Here's how this supportive, multicultural background has influenced Wallace. Adaptability on and off the field, moving often at a young age made change feel normal. Wallace learned to adjust to new schools, languages, and customs. This ability to adapt now shows in his calm reactions no matter the pressure during games. Discipline and work ethic, Japan's respect for effort, Scotland's sense of community, Samoa's rich traditions, and New Zealand's proud rugby culture all reinforce strong values. Wallace learned early that success comes from both talent and consistent hard work. A global mindset, living across cultures widened Wallace's views, making him more open and resilient around people from all walks of life. He brings this open-mindedness into rugby, connecting easily with teammates from many backgrounds. Rugby career and achievements. Wallace Sititi has taken New Zealand rugby by storm with a journey defined by adaptability, fast progression, and major honours. His story is one of grit and family support, growing from grassroots club rugby to standing on the biggest international stages, all before his 23rd birthday. Let's break down his rise, from club warrior to All Blacks sensation and award winner. Rise through New Zealand rugby. Sititi's rugby roots run deep, but his steady climb in New Zealand rugby speaks volumes about his hard work and vision. The club fields were his first testing ground. Playing for Auckland Marist, he quickly became known for raw energy and instinct around the ball. That earned him a call-up to North Harbour and the Bunnings NPC from 2022, where he nailed down a starting spot and impressed coaches with big carries and fearless tackling. After his impact at North Harbour, Sititi's leadership came to the fore as he captained the Blues U20 team. There, he was more than just a commanding forward, he set standards for others and handled pressure with confidence. His presence lifted teammates, and he stepped up in critical phases of each game. The next chapter came fast. The Chiefs signed Sititi for the 2024 Super Rugby Pacific season, and from his debut, he turned heads. Here's what stood out about Wallace's Chiefs period. 13 appearances and 10 points in his debut Super Rugby season. Developed a reputation for tough defense, clean turnovers, and smart support play. He just gets rugby, Chiefs coach Clayton McMillan said, underlining Wallace's natural fit with the team's fast tempo and physical style. International breakthrough and awards. 2024 was a breakthrough year for Wallace Sititi, solidifying his name among rugby's elite. After proving himself at club level, he received a call-up to the All Blacks, the moment every New Zealand player dreams about. Making his Test debut against Fiji in June, Wallace became All Black number 1,218 and soon made 9 appearances in the famous black jersey, starting and finishing games with the confidence of a seasoned veteran. Standout moments from his international rookie year include dynamic play in all 9 Test matches, regularly outshining older, established teammates. Played key roles as both number 8 and flanker, showcasing flexibility and game sense. Quick return from a major knee injury, proving his mental toughness and commitment. Sititi's rapid rise didn't go unnoticed. World Rugby Men's 15's Breakthrough Player of the Year 2024, this award recognized Sititi's instant impact and huge potential on the global stage. All Blacks Player of the Year 2024, given to the squad's standout performer, making him the youngest ever winner and a benchmark for future All Blacks hopefuls. Lifestyle and public image. Wallace Sititi's story isn't just about what he does on the rugby field, it's also how he lives, prepares, and is seen off it. Shaped by a world-traveling childhood, a tight-knit family, and a fierce drive for improvement, Sititi's approach to life shows why he's turning heads beyond sport. His steady rise as a public figure, role model, and example for New Zealand's diverse communities is no accident. The way Sititi trains, carries himself, and embraces the spotlight says as much about him as his highlight reels. Training regimen and athletic discipline. At the heart of Sititi's rugby success lies a training ethic that mirrors the best in world sport. He doesn't rely on pure talent, he builds his edge through daily hard work and unshakable discipline. Physical preparation is structured and relentless. His workout routines cover every aspect in elite loose forward needs, speed drills, strength circuits, skill sessions, and plenty of endurance work, ensuring he outpaces and outlasts rivals on the pitch. Key elements of Sititi's athletic discipline. Consistency over the long haul. Sititi sticks to early morning training, showing up even during injury setbacks. Teammates credit his commitment in the gym and at recovery sessions. Balanced focus. Wallace balances gym work with on-field skills. That means tackling technique, quick decision-making, and ball handling get as much time as his bench press. Attention to recovery. After a major knee injury, Sititi adopted smarter recovery routines, including ice baths, physio check-ins, and yoga for flexibility. Mental sharpness. Mental prep is front and center. Visualization, mindfulness, and occasional sessions with team psychologists help him stay calm before big games, bounce back fast from mistakes, and keep confidence steady during pressure moments. Media presence and community engagement. With every standout match, Sititi's public profile keeps growing, not just as an All Black, but as a face for multicultural New Zealand and Pacific Islander pride. As his name appears more often in headlines and highlight reels, Sititi's approach to the media and fans is easygoing and open. How Sititi stands out in the public eye. Approachable on social media, his Instagram, which features game day photos, family milestones, and training updates, gives fans a candid look at his journey. He's quick to celebrate team wins and always credits family and coaches. Role model for young athletes, media coverage frequently highlights his humility, respect for opponents, and willingness to engage with young fans at club days and school visits across Auckland. Champion for multicultural identity, Sititi's roots, from Samoa to Scotland, Japan, and New Zealand, are woven into his story. Journalists and community leaders point to him as proof that modern All Blacks come from all walks of life, and his rise inspires Pacific youth with similar backgrounds. Community involvement. Off the field, he's turned up for local charity events, rugby clinics, and has been vocal about breaking barriers for young players from immigrant families. This builds real connections with fans, especially those who don't always see themselves reflected in mainstream rugby. Net worth and commercial prospects. Wallace Sititi's star continues to rise, and so does his financial profile. As of 2025, he's not only one of the most exciting young talents in rugby but is also building substantial wealth from professional contracts and growing commercial partnerships. Sititi's blend of on-field power and off-field marketability sets him on track to become one of New Zealand's highest-earning rugby stars in the coming years. Earnings from rugby contracts. Club contracts. Super Rugby contracts for starting-level All Blacks now range from $200,000 New Zealand dollars to $400,000 New Zealand dollars per year, depending on experience and performance bonuses. With Sititi's recent awards and breakthrough status, he commands a salary near the upper end of that range. NZR Central Contracts. Playing for the All Blacks comes with a central contract from NZR, worth up to NZD 250,000 $350,000 New Zealand dollars annually for new All Blacks who win regular starts and player awards. Sititi, with his 2024 Breakthrough Player and All Blacks Player of the Year honors, is expected to be on a premium deal. Match bonuses. Players also collect bonuses for international appearances, winning test matches, and making the matchday squad. For Sititi, 9 All Blacks caps in his debut year and likely many more to come, these bonuses provide a healthy boost to yearly earnings. Other awards and incentives. Major recognition like World Rugby's Breakthrough Player drives up contract renegotiations and triggers sponsor bonuses, which can add tens of thousands each year. Endorsements and commercial ventures. Brand partnerships. Sititi's multicultural background and All Blacks stardom make him appealing for major sponsors, think sports apparel, fitness products, and lifestyle brands. As of 2025, he's on the radar for top New Zealand brand endorsement deals, and international brands are showing interest. Sponsorship value. Rookie All Blacks with breakout years often land endorsement packages worth NZD 50,000 200,000 New Zealand dollars each, depending on the brand's size and campaign demands. Sititi has strong negotiating power given his reputation for humility, leadership, and Pacific Islander pride. Community-driven campaigns, brands focused on diversity, Kiwi identity, and sport for good are likely to approach Sititi. His willingness to share his story and represent multicultural New Zealand will boost his appeal. Media and ambassador work. As his public profile grows, Sititi has started to feature in local marketing campaigns, rugby clinics, and TV spots. With continued success, expect invitations for ambassador roles, promoting everything from health to grassroots rugby. Wallace Sititi's story brings together global roots, family strength, and a quick rise to rugby stardom. Every step, moving between countries, leading his school team, and breaking through with the All Blacks, shapes who he is on and off the field. His success comes from hard work, culture, and a close-knit family, but his grounded lifestyle and growing influence show there's much more ahead.